Okay, children, nice to meet all of you again. Hari. Uh, Last week we discussed that in the last session, we discussed that and which are the graphs in the format and which is the format we discussed last session, which is the y equal mx. As example, we discussed that y equal uh, x and y equal 2x and y equal half x like that. Hurry, half x like that. These in these terms when in here the letter m is denote that gradient of the graph. Gradient of the graph. So in here, what's the gradient of this one? Gradient is 1. In here, gradient is 2. What's the gradient of here? Gradient is half. Right? These are the things we discussed in the last previous session. Okay, I'm going to give some paragraph questions for you to recall that in a previous memory. Okay, if I draw a graph like this, okay, now here I'm going to draw three graphs in here. Okay, not according to the proper measurements. This is one of the graph. Uh, the three graphs. I'm going to name this one. I'm going to name this one as I'm going to name this one as and graph. This is the graph as A, and it's the graph B. This is the graph 3, and there are three formulas like this: y equal x, y equal 3x, and y equal half x. So which are suitable ones of here? Which are suitable one? A. A denoted by which one? And B denoted by which graph? And C denoted by which graph? What you can see. We learn about that. Here, may the gradient is increased gradually. Here, this one is 3 and this one is 1. What is the highest gradient? Highest gradient is 3. So it's made more angle from the positive direction, positive side of the x-axis. So this is the, this one should be A. What's the last one? Last one is half. So this one should be is, and the remaining one is here. Just a way. Okay, these are the things we discussed in the last session. Okay, so I hope to discuss uh, another type of the graph over here. We discussed that here y equal mx plus c. Now already I'm going to discuss the same format but with the negative gradients like y equal minus 6. Okay, let's see. Today I'm going to plot that y equal minus 6, y equal minus 3x, and y equal minus half x. Today I'm going to plot this graph. Let's see. Uh, okay. Within bracket, I'm going to do some which are the values you need to take for the x. I'm going to give here minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, let's plot the table for here. X and y. When here, what's happened? When x minus 2, minus 3, sorry, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. What's happening here? Let's take this question, y equal minus x. When x become minus 2, what's happened? What's happened? When x become minus 2. Now here in front of there's a minus sign. X become minus 2. Right? Minus into minus, what that? It's plus. It's 2. What you can see, it's plus 2. Right? After that, next one, y equal minus 6. Then here I'm going to substitute x as minus 1. Minus sign is on in front of that one. Minus 1. Minus into minus, it's plus. Here plus 1. uh, x become 0, minus into 0 means already minus 0. This one 0. Okay. Let's see other values. Y equal minus x become 1. Minus into 1 means that's minus 1. If it's become plus 2, what's happened? Minus into 2 means minus 2. Okay. These are the ways to observe the order pairs. Okay. Okay. Hari. I think now you have a rough idea regarding that one. Okay. Let's plot the graph. Correct. Let's plot the graph regarding that points. This is one. All right. Let's look at the graph. I'm use the black color for here. First of all, I need to name this graphs now. Point the values of here. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, it's enough. And then 6 can go. 6 in here. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4, minus 5, and minus 6. Right? Until 5 is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For this direction, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. Okay. This is my Cartesian. But now I'm going to plot this one. Minus 2 and plus 2. That's it. Minus 2 and plus 2. We can observe this point now. Okay. This is the point. Right? I'm going to put that, I'm going to use that dot lines in here. Okay. Next one, minus 1 and 1. That's the point. 0 and 0 is the point. And plus 1 and minus 1. Plus 1. That means here's the way. Here's the way to write the ordered pairs. Right? Or coordinates of here. Minus 2. First we must mention the x value. After that, y2. Make it minus 1 and 1. In here, pute 0 and 0. Hari, I'm going to use this part. Hari. Let's plot that graph. 1 and 1. Where is it? Sorry, it should be here now. 2 and 2. It should be here. 3 and 3. That's all. No? Okay. Now I'm going to plot the graph. Like this. What's the graph? What is this graph? This is the graph as where y equal x. So y equal minus x graph. This is the graph. Right? Now it's been little bit different from previous. Previously we drew the graph. Okay, we can discuss them again. Okay. Hari. Let's go the next graph. Hari. They give the value for x up in the minus 1, 0, and plus 1. It's enough. Only 3 values for x. x, y. When x become -1, when x becomes 0, when x becomes +1. Let's see. Y equal -3x. Now substitute when x become -1. Let's see what the value. Y equal -3 times. Now what's the x value? -1. 3 into 3, 1. So 3 into 1, 3. Minus into minus, it's plus. So answer is in here, plus. Here's the y. Y equal, okay. Now here's the second way. Y equal -3x. Now I'm going to substitute when x equal 0. So y equal -3 into 0 means 0. It's also 0. Okay. Let's see the last one. Now we are going to substitute for the y equal 3x, which is the value we are going to substitute when x equal +1. Y equal -3 into +1 means it's -3. Here's the -3. Okay. Now there are three ordered pairs we can observe. How to write the ordered pairs? How to write the ordered pairs? First of all, you must mention the x value -3 and +3. In here, 0 and 0. In this one, 1 and -3. Here's the x value, here's the y value. Here's the x value, here's the y value. Okay. Here's the x value, here's the y value. These things are not need to write. I give hurry. Just listen. Just listen this one. If you want, you can copy this one. After listen that mic, I have sent the recording for this for you. So you can copy down when you watch watch the video. Right? Not need to write, copy down right now. Hurry. So I'm going to erase that to how to observe this simplifications of here. Okay. Now I'm going to plot that graph. This is the graph -1 and +3. -1 and -1 and +3. Other side now. -1 and +3. Here's the point. Here's the point. Other things are not neat. Okay, this is the point. 0 and 0. It's already in here. +1 and -3. It's in here. Okay. Let's put it over here. Okay. This is a graph. So right in here, y equal -3x. Y equal -3x. Y equal -3x. Okay. Hari. -3x. Okay. Then after that, there's another way. Here's the first graph. What do you plot? Here's the second graph. Now rationally plot. Now we need to plot that y equal half x. Also, they give some values: -4, -2, 0, +2, and +4. These are the values. Okay. Let's see how to plot that one. Now what's the formula? Y equal -half x. No. Right? Let's substitute when x equal -4. Put a look at this one. What's happened? Y equal coefficient is, that's gradient is half. What's the x value now? -4. How we can cross? 2 times 1, 2 times 1, it's able to cross that one. 2 into 1, 2. Which 2? Minus into minus. What the answer? It's plus. It's plus. So answer is in here. Our table is missing there. No? Okay, let's put a table. X by -4 minus 2, 0, 2, and 4. When x become minus 4, what is the answer of here? Its answer is we got as 2. Okay, let's see what the other one. Y equal minus half x when x become minus 2. Let's see. Let's substitute y equal minus half into minus 2. Put out simple this one. 2 will cross here 1. Here also 1. 1 into 1, 1. Which one? Minus and minus. Same signs multiply each other. What is the answer? It's plus 1. So here plus 1. Okay. It's very easy when 1 become 0. Minus half into 0 means what the answer? 0. Yes, 0. Okay. Now I'm going to use this one. If you want to copy that one, when you watch this video, you can pause this video and you can copy that one. Okay. So I'm not allowed to give the time to copy now. Okay. So I'll send it already recorded video for you now, so you can stop that video and copy down if you want. Main බලන්න. itu dia makan. Now it already we filled that three values. Now we are let's see how to fill that in the remaining two values. What's the equation? Y equal minus half x. Now we need to substitute when x equal 2. Let's see. Y equal minus half into 2. 2 will cross. Here 1. Here already 1. 1 into 1, 1. Okay. Minus and plus means different signs. Answer is minus 1. So in here, minus 1. What's the other one? Y equal minus half x. So minus half into 4. 2 times 1, 2 times 2. It's equal, what's that here? Minus 2. So here minus 2. Now let's plot the graph for here. Earlier to before the graph, I'm going to remove these parts. What we done? Don't worry about that. I'll send recording for you so you can use that video and copy that how to simplify. If you want. Copy කරගන්න ඕනේ copy කරගන්න video නවත්තලා. හරි. Let's plot the graph. What are the order pairs of here? What are the order pairs of here? Minus 4 and 2. This is one of the pair. Here, minus 2 and 1. In here, 0 and 0. Like that, we can write order pairs. Not in write order pairs now. Let's plot it. Let's plot that order pairs. What's the first one? Minus 4. It's in here. Minus 4 and plus 2. Minus 4 plus 2. Like this way. This is the point. So here, point should be in here. So I'm going to mark that. Okay, here's the point. Minus 4 and 2. It's in here. Okay, next one. Minus 2 and 1. It's in here. Next one. 0 and 0. It's already in here. What's the other one? What's the other one? 2 and minus 1. 2 and minus 1. 2 and minus 1. It's in here. 4 and minus 2. It's in here. Now let's see how to roll graph. Okay, this is the graph. Okay, we got it. Also name that one as y equal minus half x. That's the formula. Okay. Is already like what we drew as previous week. What's happened? I mean, gradient is half now. Which is the highest gradient of here? What is the highest gradient of here? What's the highest gradient of here? Highest gradient. This means minus 3. Ne? So here, that's the highest means here. This is the least one, no? Because the minus values are less, no? Okay. Like previous, half, it's made a short angle and it's from the right, positive, negative directions of the x-axis. If it's x and if it's 3x, mean here, this is the minus x, so minus half x. This is the x, this is the minus x, this is the minus 3x. So what's happened? Gradually, in the angle rate of that graph, it's also already increased. Like previous. Okay. Now these are the graphs we need to plot that y equal mx type. Now we already discussed the two types. What that here? Y equal mx, y equal minus mx. What's the difference there? If there's a graph with y equal mx, it's made it's a acute angle from the positive side of the x-axis. But if you sit minus side, minus y equal minus fx minus fx type, it's made a acute angle from the negative side of the x-axis. Is it clear? That's the basic thing. That's the basic thing. Or some students say that it's made obtuse angle from the positive. It's already correct. You can identify several features there. Did you got it? Now you can keep this in your mind and let's go through your textbooks and let's refer some questions. I wish to go that and exercise එකක් figure out මෙන්න. Now let's discuss that. First question of the 20.2. First question of the 20.2. This is the question. Let's see how to discuss that one. What is the question? For each of the functions given by the following equation, select and write corresponding graph from the graph L1, L2, L3, and L4. There are four graphs. 1, 2, 3, 4 graphs. And there are some formulas. We need to map those, which is suitable. This one is already y equal mx type. It's okay. Now these other graphs are not like that. So what is first thing? You can make this one. What's make a second one? Second one, y plus 2x, it's equal 0 now. So I'm going to convert like this. Bring the 2x to the side, it's become minus 2x. Okay. Now this one is not more there. Now we can consider this one. Third one, what's happened? Let's bring this x to other side. What's happened? 2y equal x. Now how to write this 2? How is this to 2? So 2y equal x. You can divide both sides by 2. So then the graph is become 2y minus it's equal 0. Bring this x, 2y equal x. So we can divide both sides by 2. So we can write y equal half x. That's the formula. So this one no more there. We can consider this. Like previous. Here, this one. We can consider this one. What about this one? It's very easy. Bring this to other. We bring this and part of the side. What's happened? 3 upon 2x. Okay. Now this one is not need to consider. I think this one is better. Okay. Now there are four graphs. Okay. Now we can compare. I make a minus. This one become minus. Now what you can see? Without doing anything, you know about that. These two graphs has positive gradients, these two have negative graphs, so negative gradients, ne? Right? These two have positive gradients. Why? So it's made an acute angle from the positive direction of the x-axis. These two graphs should be the negative gradients. Why? So that it's made an acute angle from the negative side of the x-axis. Okay? Hurry, let's see. Now let's consider that and which are the graphs in here. Positive indices plus 3x and plus half x. How to map that one? What is the highest gradient? So this one should be L1 it's mapped to y equal 3x. L2 going to map y equal half x. What's actually half x mean for that? What's the gradient? What's the equation? The equation is can you convert what is the equation? 2y minus x equals 0. So we convert this into y equal mx format to identify easily. But when you write the answer, don't write which is the format we converted. Right? What's the given original format? Okay, what's the answer here? L1. L1 should be y equal L1. L1 should be y equal 3x. L2 L2 should be 2y minus x equals 0. Okay. Let's see what are the remaining. Okay, this one okay, this one okay. Now look for the other two graphs. Which are the graphs with the negative gradients? Y equal 2x, y equal minus 3 upon 2x. Which is the highest one? 2 or minus 3 upon 2? What you can see? What you can see now? Which is the highest gradient? Hurry. We know about that. Which is the highest angle of here? Highest angles is related to that L3 ne. L3 should be y equal minus 2x. Equal y equal this one. So how try to run format? Y plus 2x equals 0. So what is the L4? That's the remaining one. This one. So right here, y plus 3 upon 2x equals 0. That's the way. This is the way to do it. Right? Not need to plot the graph. You can roughly map that one. Okay? Roughly map that one. Okay. This is the thing I wish to discuss that regarding that y equal mx type of graph. I think it's enough for today. Is there any questions? Something is not clear, you can comment and you can ask, you can send a message to me. I'll explain that on more in the next video. Okay, and until that, have a nice day for you. Okay, goodbye for all of you.